What's up? How's it going, everyone? You all know who it is here, the Red Hunya, back for another Chaos Effect figure review. It's been a while since there's been a Chaos Effect figure review here, and I know people on this channel have just been dying for another Chaos Effect monster review. And what has InGen been cooking up in their labs now? I'm going to be reviewing the Tanaconda from the Chaos Effect toy line. I'm getting down there, actually, this being one of the last few dinosaurs from the Chaos Effect toy line that I haven't done a review yet here for. After this, I think it's just the Thrasher T-Rex I'm missing from the Chaos Effect line, and then I've completed the dinosaurs from that toy line, at least anyway, section. But anyway, this is the Tanaconda, and this was a mix between Tanystropheus, which if you all don't remember, it was this same figure right here, the Tanaconda, just repainted firstly for the Jurassic Park Series 2 line. This was just being a repaint of the time. Instead of being a new Chaos Effect figure, it was just a repaint for the Chaos Effect toy line. But, considering there was other repaints in the Chaos Effect line anyway, it's not a big deal, but this is what the dinosaur looked like, whichever you want to call it. This is from the Carnegie Collection, Safari, Tanystropheus. So this DNA from this guy mixed with Anaconda DNA gives us this guy. Don't know how that works out, but he's got JP97 on his back leg. Articulation on this guy goes as follows. All the legs can basically go 360 if you want. Don't know why you would, but all the legs can go 360 basically. Par for the course, just to have the figure standing right. Best to leave them all symmetrically flat like so he can stand. But other than that, he's got two pieces of capture gear. The clip that I have talked about in many of my other reviews, he comes with repainted capture gear from the Series 2 version. This just being repainted capture gear, and the original figure it was a metallic-y silver, and for this repaint it was this bluey metallic that you can kind of see. Almost kind of looks like a purple. Slightly different from the blue color from the Tyrannops. But either way, that tiny piece that's most of the time missing, and then his other piece right here, which actually it works, because it doesn't really damage the figure too much, and it's pretty easy to get on and off. And then the side comes out like that, and then his head just slides out. So really cool, flexible really easily, so you don't have to really worry about it breaking. So, and also the fact you don't really have to worry about it damaging the figure's paint, because his head just slides right down in there and fits basically perfectly in there. It's not like the Demon Carnotaurus, you have to squeeze his head in there to fit, so you don't have to worry about it damaging the figure all too much. So, capture gear, I give it a thumbs up for this figure. It works, just like the original. But, other than that, he has the same kind of feature as the other Tanystropheus, and if you all remember the Coelophysis from Series 1 that we looked at, his back part of his tail right here and the front part of his neck right here is made from that same type of constrictor body material, so it's almost like a snake form, and you can bend it and pose it in whichever directions you want. And another really cool thing when you do that with this figure and you straighten it out, he's actually pretty sizable. And here we go. Yeah. Whoa. Damn. Definitely one of those sleeper toys, I feel like, from the line. You don't really think it's going to be all that big, and you get this, and if you extend his head out, he becomes extremely long. Here's Chaos Effect Amalgam to kind of just stand in there, so you can get somewhat of an idea that this figure's pretty big, or not big, just long. You can see. Probably take a few more of him to fit. But I like to keep it kind of bent, just because I feel like it works better. Really cool, though. I can feel like people could use this as a snake and wrap this around a guy like, wow, God. But alright, that's just me being crazy. Either with a neck or tail, don't matter. I have the figure out of his capture gear and have gone over the articulation somewhat, and him. His paint job, I don't know, it's really strange, guys. I had this figure before on my other channel, and during the time I was gone, this was another one of the figures I got rid of, and looking back on it, after I started doing videos, and I was actually kind of angry I got rid of this figure, which should tell you something, that it's a pretty cool figure, or at least I think so. Well, he does have a slightly crazy paint theme. This guy just looks mean, being the light green color, and then the white with the black, and then the orangey red color here. Almost kind of reminds me, like I said, because this figure was supposedly poisonous. The bright colors on this remind me almost like of a poisonous tree frog or something, something on the lines of that. Like, usually poisonous animals are bright colors sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes, though. So it's cool that he's got like a bright, vibrant color that's not too ludicrous for the Chaos Effect line standards anyway, going by some of the other figures that you all know and love. But I really dig this guy's paint job, and it's grown on me a lot, and he just looks really bad. Like, his two fangs, poisonous. I would not want to be bitten by these two fangs if they were poisonous. And he's just got, like, white eyes, and he just looks mean. Ferocious! Definitely would not want to be bit in the face. Yeah, you're going to need this body armor. Ian. Really fun figure, and if I had to rate him, I'd give him a 4.5. He's almost a 5. The only reason I can't give him a 5 and fully kind of recommend him is because he's got the Chaos Effect paint color, which is kind of a hit or miss, and if you're not really big on repaints, which is basically all this figure is, you may not like him all too much, and you may want to just go with the original one, or maybe go with one of the repaints from the Jurassic Park Dinosaurs line of this guy. It was like a green, black, and brown one that was actually pretty cool, too. I know I'm not usually crazy for the repaints, like I said, but some of them occasionally are good, and they said hit or miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're meh. But, yeah. This figure isn't extremely hard to find, but he can be slightly harder to track down in countries where the Chaos Effect line didn't get a full release. More so, anywhere outside of the United States, you may have slight trouble hunting this guy down. But he shouldn't be too impossible and extremely costly. Probably anywhere you can find 20 bucks, I'd say. So the fact this figure shouldn't be too costly to add into your collection, and he's got a lot of really fun and cool options. The fact you can stretch out his neck and tail and bend it and pose it however you want adds a lot of playability, in my opinion, making this a really cool figure, or fun figure, at least anyway, or I think so. I don't have the Series 2 version. I'm going to have to get that again, but when I do, there'll be a review for the Series 2 version of this guy up. But I had the Tanaconda version, and I thought this repaint was cool with its bright, vibrant colors, it being a poisonous creature, so I thought that it worked. Bright colors trying to warn people off, like, hey, don't fuck with me. I'm poisonous. I will bite you and inject you with gallons of venom. Gallons. Either way, thumbs up the video if you guys like this figure, and are you planning on getting it? Do you want to get the Tanaconda? What are your opinions about it? Let me know what you think. You agree with my rating, 4.5, or, yeah. Stick around, there'll be more Jurassic Park reviews and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and, yeah, take care. There'll probably be another review up Sunday. I'm probably going to do another review this weekend. Probably going to be a Papo review, so you Papo fans, get pumped for Sunday, and there's going to be another Papo review, so, yeah, and then switching back over to continue with Jurassic Park.